What's up, PHP community? Welcome back to another live stream. And oh boy, today you have amazing content ahead of us. We are going to release 2 packages plus checking Laravel Learn and checking the new exception page from Laravel. How everyone is feeling today. It's literally Wednesday, and Rivat, what's up? How you doing? Matthew, Christian, Thomas, what's up? Whoop whoop, nice to see you too, man. Hey Diabel, nice to see you. Yundef Nul, I am the first. Thank you, dude, for coming and being the first. Leandro Ferreira, how you doing? From the Filament community, and we have a bunch of Filament community already. Ryan, how you doing, dude? Nice to see you. Yamad, nice to see you too. Happy to see everyone. And oh boy, today we have amazing content ahead of us, okay? We are going to check a couple things. The first one is a new starter kit I'm releasing. So as you guys may well know, I've been using this starter kit it's not released yet, but I'm going to release it today. We have to release Laravel Essentials, which is still on beta. We have to check Laravel Learn, which is this new platform by the Laravel team. And we have to check as well the new exception page, which I haven't checked yet. So you guys are going to literally see my live reaction of the new Laravel exception page, which I don't know if you guys know, but literally the exception page that was being used before, it was developed by me. So I actually did this exception page, which looks horrible. I'm going to be honest. I think this looks horrible, and I'm glad that they actually made a new page, but I haven't used it already. So I'm going to use this. It will be awesome, and let's see what the future holds for us today. Yes, Arthur, the new starter kit I'm going to release today is a starter kit I have been using on streams, but I basically didn't find the time yet to release it yet, okay? Nice to see you, Arthur, by the way. Nice to see you. NL David, thank you so much for the subscription on Prime. 7 months already. You are absolutely awesome. Thank you. Fabrice Coates, what's up from France? Nice to see you. Ian, nice to see you too. Laravel View, nice to see you. And Mike, and etc. Okay? So what do we want to do first? What do we actually want to do first? Okay? I think, first of all, let's say thanks to our sponsors of the channel. And we have a new sponsor. we have a new sponsor. The new sponsor is Native PHP, and you guys know Native PHP. It's kind of popular within the Laravel community. It's the best way to build mobile applications, and now they are partnering with this channel, becoming a sponsor and supporting my work. Native PHP, the best way to build native applications in PHP, Laravel for the mobile workflow and ecosystem. Check them out if you haven't already, and by actually using them, you are also supporting the Laravel ecosystem, which is absolutely awesome. So thank you so much, Native PHP, by becoming a sponsor. And of course, the usual sponsors, CodeRabbit, which we are doing a live stream next Friday about CodeRabbit, and I'm gonna be honest, I have tried it already, and it looks absolutely awesome. It's very nice code reviews in your PHP and Laravel code, and we are going to dive into this. Devin AI, of course, we have tried already on the live stream. Looks awesome. Is a boost of productivity too. Check them out if you haven't already. It's literally an AI engineer. Laracast, the best way to learn Laravel development, of course. PHP Storm, the best editor in the world for PHP development. And of course, finally but not least, Redberry International, the best agents you can find for Laravel and Vue development. Okay. So thank you so much for my sponsors. What else do I have to say? Check out the latest video on my YouTube channel, Laravel in 2025. Great video chat, great video right there. So if you haven't checked that already, go check that out. The new starter kit link. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to do two things today. Okay, before jumping into all of this shit, we have to do two things. We have to check the new starter kit I've been working on, okay? So the new starter kit is under Nuno Maduro Laravel starter kit, I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so this is literally a strict Laravel skeleton that I've been working on, okay? A super strict Laravel skeleton with all the things I typically do when I start a fresh new project. And we are going to dive into some of the things I'm using on this project. Things like Laravel Standard Level Max, Laravel Pint with a bunch of custom rules, Laravel Boost, and Reactor PHP, and many more. But I've been using this starter kit, and I noticed that I didn't actually even wrote a README for it, which is just ridiculous. Literally, the README says it's a work in progress. Do not use this yet. And even with the README with do not use me, that is literally 150 stars already. So we literally need to release this, okay? We need to release this. Native PHP is on the chat, by the way, chat. Became sponsored today. Thank you so much, Native PHP, for supporting my work and being so absolutely awesome. Davey Shinky is asking, how do people sponsor the stream? Well, there is two things you can do. If you are an individual, meaning that you are, just a regular person watching these videos, the best way to support my work, by the way, is follow me on YouTube. If you follow me on YouTube and you share my videos on social media, that's the best way you can support my work. You can also support financially if you want to by becoming a Twitch subscriber or YouTube member, which is $5 a month. However, if you are a company that makes a lot of money on top of my work, something you can do is becoming an official sponsor, an official company sponsor, and you can do that by checking this page right here, okay? Here we go. nunomaduro.com/sponsors, and here you get to see that what exactly is, and what exactly you have to pay, what you get access to. The only thing about this package right here is that I don't accept sponsorships that don't align with my vision. So you guys need to get in touch with me, basically. Okay. Anyways, that being said, let's jump into work today. We have a couple things to do. The very first thing we are going to do is release Laravel Essentials, okay? So I'm going to dive into every single line of code this starter kit has and why I think you guys should use this starter kit. But before we do that, we need to literally release Laravel Essentials. So I've been using this thing called Laravel Essentials. Does anyone know what is Laravel Essentials already? Write on the chat if you do, okay? Write on the chat if you do. But Laravel Essentials is this package I have worked on a couple weeks ago, and what it does, it just basically puts you better defaults in Laravel apps, okay? And there is a couple things that I truly believe they should be just in Laravel by default, and I think they may actually become in Laravel by default in Laravel 13. But while they are not there, there is a couple things I really enjoy in Laravel by default. Strict models is one of them. Auto eagle loading is one other one. optional unguarded models, immutable dates, 40 CTPS. So it's just this basic stuff that I always do in every single Laravel app. And so I don't have to do it all the time. It just comes by default. And this gets included on the starter kit too, meaning that you literally get this for free by starting with a starter kit. You know what I mean? LV Tech, what's up, dude? Nice to see you. Thanks for saying hello, man. Appreciate. Christopher Rumpel is saying the following. I'm half sick with sick kid at home. Oh no. Apologize, dude. Apologize, and I'm sorry. Congratulations for the Laravel Learn platform. By the way, chat, if you haven't checked this already, you absolutely should, okay? So Christopher Rumpel and Josh Siri, two of my favorite YouTubers in the planet, they have developed this entire platform, called it Laravel Learn. Okay, and what Laravel Learn is about two things at the moment. It's about PHP fundamentals. So if you don't know anything about PHP, this is actually a good video course you can take. And this one was developed by Christopher Rumpel. Okay, PHP fundamentals chat. And the second one is getting started with Laravel. So if you don't know anything about PHP, this is a good place to go. If you already know PHP, but you want to shift to Laravel or learn Laravel, what you can do is use this getting started with Laravel, okay? What do you guys think about Laravel Learn? Write down the chat so we can know exactly what you guys think about this platform. I think it's a great platform. I absolutely love it. And congratulations to the Laravel marketing team for working on this, okay? Exano is saying the following. Hello, Nuno. Do you think a person from React Next.js and wanting to try Laravel? Oh my God. Just reading that message just already made my day. Oh my God. So good. I'm gonna literally screenshot this. It's so good. Oh my God. I'm gonna pin this comment and make it like by default on every single stream. Oh my God. Here we go. Exano is saying the following. Do you think a person from the React Next.js and wanting to try Laravel can you start by actually learning directly or should go through PHP first? That's a great question. So I assume you already know JavaScript, but you are asking if you should jump straight to learning Laravel or if you should learn PHP first. That's a great question. I'm going to be honest, I probably think you should learn PHP first. And the reason it's because, you know, PHP by default, the language itself will be a little bit similar to JavaScript. However, PHP has this knowledge that you will have to learn. You know, what is Composer, what is a class, for example. Maybe you haven't done any classes or object-oriented programming in JavaScript, so you may have to learn all those things. Okay, so that's something you may have to keep in mind. But by the way, I think it's an absolutely great idea that you are considering learning Laravel and came from the React in Next.js ecosystem. Okay, this made my day. By the way, this absolutely made my day. I'm gonna literally tweet this if you don't mind. Why cannot? What the fuck? Oh, here we go. Person from React in Next.js in wanting to try Laravel. So good. We need to tweet this ASAP. We need to tweet this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's tweet this ASAP, chat. ASAP. But yeah, I also think you should probably learn PHP first. Absolutely. All right, chat. So that being said, let's jump into actually talk about Laravel Essentials, and we need to release this. Before we release this, let's clean the issues real quick. So we have here this disable make action command. How to disable the make action command? I want to use Laravel actions to manage my actions. That's a good question. I have no idea, but I'm open for pull requests on this one. I have actually no idea. Open for contribution here. Okay. Creative Code Lab is saying the following. I have been in the PHP ecosystem, just came across Laravel last year. I didn't even have Passport. I swear, Tall Stack made it happen. Dude, the Tall Stack is probably one of my favorite stacks in the planet, by the way. Adrian is saying make a config. Yeah, maybe, but also like, what package actually disables a console command? I don't think that any package allows that to be configurable, I think, Adrian. So, hey, Peek and Flow, nice to see you. How you doing, dude? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, TikTokers? Nice to see you all for the first time ever. Now I finally understand why sometimes TikTok suspends me. So basically, TikTok forces 50% of the content to be gaming, and I didn't know that. So every week I'm just suspended from TikTok until I fix that. The essentials.php configuration file from the Laravel essentials package is not being published to config directory when running vendor publish. Really? Open a pull request to fix it? Is this merged already? Oh. Hey, Sebastian Perez, nice to see you. Tap is asking, what do I think about Livewire in versus Blade Core? I think Livewire is just the best. It's just the best option. You know, it's the best option. Excellent. Thanks for the feedback. I will try Laravel. It really comes from you entirely. Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you for taking the time to say that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Laravel, the PHP fundamentals from the Laravel bootcamp is absolutely awesome. Absolutely. So apparently was missing from the README. Oh, that's a good point. So why did I basically close this? Maybe I have this already all the way top, and that's why. I have not. Okay, let's open this with PHP Storm real quick. Let me see. Chat. Let me see if I have this. What is this? I literally had the announcement tweet right there. All features are optionally configurable on instance.php.pom. You may publish the configuration file with that. And that should be it. My PHP Storm is literally frozen at the moment. What the actual fuck? Here we go. Here we go, chat. Much better. Much better. Yeah, it's been like years that the last time I actually took a PHP fundamentals course. But I honestly think, like, I remember from Jeffrey Way, I have learned PHP through his fundamentals PHP course. Okay. Shad is saying the following. When did you guys use Inertia? I'm using Inertia all the time now. All my apps is literally like Inertia React. That's what I'm using at the moment. Literally all the time. I don't know what you guys have been using, but Inertia, it's kind of what I've been using all the time for all my apps at the moment. Okay, let's add this, which apparently was missing, okay? So what we can do now is type git status. We can type git-p, add this, git commit, and let's type here adds missing docs. Here we go, git push. And finally, I'm gonna also type, oh, I literally forgot to pull first, so let's do that. Let's opt by rebasing real quick. Beautiful. Type git pull once again and push this all the way up, chat. All the way up. Oh yeah. Let's type this. Let's also clean my history. Literally, I haven't done this yet. Oh my god. Here we go. All right. Jim is asking if Laravel is trying to push Vue more than React. That's a great question. I think like Laravel doesn't push any of them at the moment. So I think you should opt for the one you feel more comfortable with. So if you feel like you are good with PHP and you probably don't have, still not comfortable with JavaScript, Livewire is a great option. If you feel that you are super comfortable with React for the front end, Inertia is a great option. So Dude, Tal and both the Tal stack and the inertia stack are great. Like, you know, I don't have to choose one. I can like them both, but have a preference still, you know. Well, I'm gonna be honest, PHP Storm never had like a performance problem. At least I feel, you know. All right, so we have this configuration thing published, so that's done. What else do we have to do? So this stuff we can close real quick. So this is fixed. We can close. We can go to pull requests open. Support PHP 8.2. So no plans for this. Done. Let's open this pull requests again. Make service command and refactor cleanup function. What is this? Okay, no plans for this for sure. No plans for this. Bam, bam, boom. Let's keep going. Makes force HTTPS scheme environments configurable. Oh, I think people were asking for this. So they basically want to specify a list of environments to force the HTTPS schema. And what do we have today? Yeah, I know there was another file modified. If you were originally the person who have done that pull request, just do that pull request like isolated to that new feature, if you don't mind. Okay, by the way, chat, if you just arrived, my name is Nuno Maduro, PHP and Laravel developer. I love everything I do. And go all the way down to subscribe this channel if you enjoy my content. Today we are going to do a couple things. We are going to release my new starter kit once we actually tag the very first V1 of this package. Then we are going to jump into check a little bit of the starter kit and why we are doing this. And finally, we are going to check the new exception page, hopefully. Okay. Okay, so what exactly this is doing? So this allows us to disable. So this needs to be enabled. That's the first one. And I'm also up to receiving an array of environments. This actually looks good. And by default, it's production. Okay, this looks good, actually. This looks very good. Very good pull request, by the way. Beautiful pull request. Let's tag this. Let's tag this. However, everyone wants this. Jesus Christ. Good pull request from Luis Cruza. Congratulations, dude. This looks awesome. Let's close this. Add configure past defaults. So what is this? Add command to configure past defaults. Essentials past. Oh, I remember this one. This one I'm going to hold it for now. Oh my God, this is so useful. I actually do this all the time. I think this is already on my starter kit, actually. Let me see. Let me go here into Nuno Maduro and open Laravel starter kit real quick. I think I am already doing this, actually. That's why you have... Yeah, already doing this. You know, this is the type of stuff that I always do in my Laravel apps. Literally. I want create random streams normally. I want to create UIDs normally too. I want to prevent stray requests to the HTTP facade. I want to fake the sleep. Like, this is probably one of the most important ones. Why do I want to actually sleep under my test suite? Doesn't make any sense. So, you know, this is just the type of stuff that I do all the time. And I think his intention here is literally publish this by default. So I'm going to hold this for now. I'm going to hold this for now because I want to actually test this, and I'm not ready to do that right now. Okay. So that's the past one. This is the PHP stand one. Okay. How about this one? A command that adds standardized command scripts for... Oh my God, this is so good. I was literally thinking about this yesterday. Having literally a command that adds all of the scripts I'm having literally all the time. This just, again, it just has too much at the moment. It's just doing too much. Yeah, I will have to check this offline. This is a good one too, but I will have to check this offline. And this is probably the same pull request, I feel. Probably focused only on the scripts, which I will have to check this on offline too. Okay? So I think we're ready to release this, chat. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Are we ready for this or not? Rivat is saying, the React in Vue starter kit now also shipped with Wayfinder. Types supremacy. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you having GitHub Copilot for code auto-completion? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, chat. It's time to release this. So let's do the following. Let's go to PHP Storm and let's actually do the release all together, okay? Release all together, one package live here on stream with you guys, with the people I love. So let's do that. Let's type git status, let's type git pull, let's pull the latest and the greatest. Let's make sure we run the entire test suite to see if we are happy, okay? Let's type composer update. Once we type composer update, let's actually type composer bump so we enforce the latest and the greatest features of PHP. So let's clear this and type composer bump. Oh yeah, composer bump. 8 dependencies up to date now. So this should give us like some small updates here and there. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's type git commit -m and type here bumps or short bumps dependencies. Beautiful. Here we go, and push this. Once this is done, we can do that. What else we need to do? So this is done. We need to run the entire test suite, absolutely. So let's type here git test to just run the entire test suite and see how it goes. We are ready, chat. We are ready, or almost ready. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, the entire test suite is running. We have Rector running, we have Pint running, all those cool things. Let's wait a little bit. And 100% test coverage. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that number right there? 100% test coverage. You know the people who say test coverage doesn't matter? They are telling you bullshit. That's completely bullshit. We want to see 100% test coverage, chat. That's the most important thing in the planet, all right? So let's tag this, okay? So let's type the following. Let's type git tag --list to see the number of tags we have at the moment. So we don't have anything. We have just one. So we can type here -v1, -v1, bam, 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 boom, and it's out. So this is out. We can come here. We can come here, type refresh real quick, and then click on releases, and then draft a new release, and we can come here, click there, release notes, boom, 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 and we can do what? We can do what? We can do what? We can type feed stable release, chat. Stable release, okay? Stable release right there. And I'm going to publish the release. Beautiful, 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 okay? By the way, chat, we have merged 2 pull requests today, or actually just one, I think. If you guys want to add the documentation about this pull request, you are free to do that, all right? Because it's not yet there, I think. So we can just come here too. I literally forgot to adjust the README. So let's do that, okay? Do you have any like bad thing? Package modifies the behavior. If you are comfortable, XYZ, and we can remove this, okay? We can remove that crap, and let's actually push that too. Git that -p, yep, I just want that. Git commit, and sure, adjust documentation. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So Laravel Essentials is out, okay? It's officially out, and you guys know what's happened when we do a release. We click on refresh, and we do a tweet, okay? So let's do that. This little thing is not up to date for some reason, which is annoying, but let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go to my beautiful Twitter real quick. Here we go. Let's include that beautiful screenshot. Bam. And let's type the following. Bam, bam, boom. Essentials just hit is out. If you want my opinionated defaults in your app by default, feel free to use it. And we need a link. Enjoy. Okay, so this is done. Essentials is literally out. And this is the first step before we actually release a starter kit. Okay. Feel free, exactly. I was literally looking at that. Just feels so weird. Okay, feel free to use it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's push this and work now on the starter kit. So that's the first release we are going to do today. Okay, here we go, chat. Here we go, chat. The very first release. One thing very important, chat, is that do not include this package on existing applications. Okay, this package is only for new Laravel projects. It does modify the behavior of Laravel, of your Laravel app. So you want to be careful and do not include this on existing projects. Okay? Write on the chat, agree, because that's an important one. Okay? Okay. Okay. All right, chat. That being said, let's move forward. Okay, let's move forward. Second thing we are going to do today is release my starter kit. And we need to do a couple of things. Okay, we need to work on the README. We need to talk about it, like why I'm doing this. And let's maybe start by that. Okay, so this is basically a starter kit that I'm using myself. Okay, is a starter kit that I'm using myself. So every time I start a new project, either that to be a new to-do list or, you know, just a playground app or a real app, I'm always starting from this place. And the reason it's because my defaults in Laravel are a little bit different from the defaults people typically expect from Laravel apps. So I always use actions. I always use enums. I always use, you know, services, for example. So there is various things on the app structure that I always use by default. So I want them by default. Okay. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that in terms of dependencies, there is a couple of things that I always do, and I don't want to do them all the time. And one example is PHP stand and Laravel. So here we have a starter kit that is fully compliant with Laravel level max by default. So you have, you know, final classes and all this type safety that comes by default with Laravel. Okay, okay. So that's an important one. The second thing is that even things like Laravel Pint, they just are with different configuration on this starter kit. So I have this full thing with various rules that I just use on Pint by default, that are just not by default on Laravel. One example would be declare strict types. I have to, you know, I like to have my classes and my files in PHP always with strict types, and that's not a thing by default in Laravel. Another example is that I don't use the abstract controller, so it's not here even. So various small things like this, which I truly believe makes my Laravel experience a little bit better. What else? We obviously have a test suite that comes with this, with some defaults for past PHP that I think that are just better. You know, I think, for example, my unit folder should come with refresh database by default because I do use a database over there. That's just one small example. But another example is how do I test my folder structure? And one example is I like to have tests on all my models. I like to test the user to array all the time. So another thing that just comes by default. There is various things like this. So we are going to document some of them today, okay? So let's jump into this project quick on my PHP Storm. Maltroy, what's up? How you doing, dude? Nice to see you, man. And thank you so much for the subscription through Prime, 9 months streak. I really appreciate your support since day one too, man. You are absolutely awesome. 9 months, man, which is crazy. So this project is not on my PHP Storm yet? Oh, it's not. I will have to include this. Okay, so projects, Laravel, and then it's not the one. This should be Nuno, Laravel starter kit. Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's go here and let's share my screen again. Okay. So we have this starter kit right here, but it doesn't have anything yet in terms of documentation. We know that we are using Laravel Essentials V1 already. So something we could do here is just come here and use the V1 of Laravel Essentials. So let's open the terminal and actually type composer update so we can enjoy the Laravel Essentials V1. We just released, by the way. We just released this. So we want to have this already. So I type that. I can type as well composer bump. So let's do that. perfect. And I can type now git add-p, and this will basically include the Laravel Essentials v1. Let's do that. Let's type git add-p, git commit, and then use stable version of Laravel Essentials. Beautiful, chat. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Oscar, nice to see you. How are you doing? Bankoya is saying everyone should have its own starter kit. I don't know, man. Feels too much, honestly. I think you should use one of the starter kits available. But if you are very opinionated, you probably should not use it, for sure. Adrian is saying, why not use lazy refresh database? Because it doesn't work well with browser testing. So I don't know if you have seen that, but it doesn't actually work well with browser testing. Well, it used to not work well with browser testing. Now actually it might work with past v4, now that I'm thinking. That's a good point, though. That's a good point. That's a good point. By the way, chat, tomorrow we have a new package coming out that Ashley and I have been working on. So if you guys have been following a little bit some of those streams I've been doing during the week with my work at Laravel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that will be launched tomorrow, I think. Okay, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Give me an M? What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? What do you mean? By the way, chat, if you just arrived today, we are streaming about Laravel and PHP development. I'm about to release my own starter kit, which is a way of starting a web application. Okay, I'm super opinionated about my defaults. So we are doing that right now. Literally release this on the live stream today. Okay, so let's work a little bit on the README. So let's do that. Let's open the README. And I think I'm going to copy some of the defaults I have, for example, on Laravel Essentials. So I'm going to just edit this file, and I'm going to copy this, and you're going to just put this right here. Okay, so we can remove this roadmap. There's a bunch of stuff we can just remove by default. Let's go all the way up and potentially just leave it until here. Okay, we can just do this. We can just do that. We can just remove this and replace by Laravel Starter Kit. And this will be Laravel Starter Kit. Beautiful. What else we can do? We do have an artwork. Yeah, we do need some sort of artwork. Maybe let's not do this now, but at some point we need the logo. So this will be Laravel Starter Kit 2. Okay, so Nuno Maduro, Laravel Starter Kit, and bam, 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 boom. License, Laravel Starter Kit provides better defaults, so it doesn't provide this. So we can type here is a Laravel skeleton application with some of, no, let's type this, with some of the defaults I usually add to my projects. Beautiful. Requires PHP 8.4, I think. Let me just double confirm that. Here we go, PHP 8.4. And does not require Laravel because it comes with it. So we don't need this. We don't need this too. And we just jump into the installation. This will be create project. So we can type here, create project by using Composer. And this will be simply that. Here we go. Composer create project, Nuno Maduro, Laravel Starter Kit, example app. Beautiful. And then we don't need this. And we can just, maybe talk a little bit about the features that comes by default with this package. I think we could probably go to my skeleton PHP, which is another project I have, which contains a skeleton for packages in general. And we can just copy paste some of the stuff there. Okay. Yeah, very funny, dude. You funny, man. You funny. Oh my God. By the way, chat, how your week is going? What the heck are you guys doing at the moment in terms of work? Are you guys having fun at work? Are you guys working on Laravel apps? What are you working on at the moment, chat? Write on the chat, what are you doing? I'm literally curious about that. So here we go, Nuno Maduro skeleton PHP. This is something I use to build actually packages. So I feel like we are going to copy some of this because it does contain some of the boilerplate we need for this project. So let's just copy this. Here we go. Let's copy this beautiful README right here and just do this. Create the package using Composer, create your application. Let's type project maybe. Create project, Nuno Maduro. This will be Laravel starter kit. And then this will be example app. And what features are we? So maybe like the very first one is the street thing. So we can type here the essentials package. Features. So let's name a few. Let's name a few, chat. Let's name a few. Luca Pantera is saying the following. Hi, I'm trying browser testing in Past for the first time, but I didn't get how to visit multiple pages without logging in each time. And there is an official guide or a course that explains that. So what you have to do is type acting as. So just like you do unit testing in Laravel, you type this acting as. You just have to do that. And then you are logged in. And you can just visit whatever you want as a logged in user. So it works like unit testing, but you leverage that on browser testing too. FP is saying the following. I'm working on a barber management system for local barbers in my country. Oh, that's absolutely awesome, man. That's absolutely awesome. Good luck on that one. Simon Curado is saying the following. I'm starting a project I believe you worked on like 10 years ago. What do you mean? You're starting a project that I have worked on? Which project it is? Agent is saying the following. I added the ability to my PDF engine to place a real draw QR codes on the page. That's awesome. Simokurad is saying Easy B. Oh my God, that's the very first project I have started in my life. So, you know, it might be not perfect. For sure it's not perfect. Mia is asking, how long does it take to become full stack? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, there is various levels of full stack. You can be a full stack and be good enough for certain things, but you can also be full stack and just, you know, not be experienced enough for a full-scale Laravel app, for example. Okay. Thomas Suarez is saying the following. I'm going to start a SaaS project that basically is squad manager for amateur clubs. That's a good idea, man. Good luck on that one. Angel Campos Munez is saying the following. I'm going to start a new project to unify microservices information in a single application. Dude, I hate microservices in general. I think microservices just complicate a little bit scale and, you know, it might be a good one. It might work for you, but for me, there is a few cases where I wish I haven't done it. I'm going to tell you that, okay? So let's link this to the Laravel Essentials package real quick. So we need to go here and type Essentials. Let's do that. Here we go. Here we go. So what Essentials does? Changes defaults in Laravel for more strict usage. What else? Keep your modern blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we want this. So this type here, this. We need emojis for every single one of them. Let's type here whiskey. Why not? Whiskey, essentials, changes, blah, blah, blah. Comes with essentials or Laravel essentials. Keep a modern code base with Pint. Run refactors with Rector. Is that the one? I think it is, but I actually wanted to change this. Let's actually do this real quick. I think lint is part of Rector basically. So Rector should lint this, and we can remove it from here. And test lint will also run Rector in dry run. Here we go, much better. Okay, so we can remove this. Keep a modern code base with Pint, Rector, and there is one more, which is under npm. Let's double check that one real quick. npm. Here we go. And what else are we using here? We're using prettier. Yeah, that's just prettier. Okay. So let's go there. And prettier. So composer lint runs that. What else we have? Simo Kurad is saying the following: I'm still in the second year of college, but got the opportunity to work with this, and now I'm trying to migrate to the latest versions of PHP and Laravel. Any tips? I don't know, man. I typically think that refactorings in general are just a mistake, but because I think refactors, especially in in the project that is working, they are just a mistake in general. Because they're just never possible to finish. So, Angel Campos is saying the following. Blah, 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 blah. Creative Code Labs is saying the following: in Kenya, we don't get much platform to showcase. I have done a Scroll as System Plus freelancer platform. Oh, 400 users. That's crazy. Why do you pronounce pint like pint? I don't know, man. It's just a pint. A pint of beer. That's it. A pint of beer. Okay, so we talked about this. What else we need to talk about? So we talked about linting. We need to talk about type coverage. Okay, so let's go here and have another emoji for type coverage. Let's use this. Check type coverage with past. Here we go. So type coverage, you run it in the way that it would be just test type coverage, 100% minimum, of course. And honestly, here we can use past 4. Oh, so we have a new option on type coverage, which is compact. So let's use that. Do we want to use this? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, chat. Maybe not. Okay, so this is type coverage. Here we go. Yeah, type coverage, exactly. Run static analysis with PHP Stan. Run unit testing with past. Run the entire test suite. Beautiful. Did I forget anything? I think that's it. We can remove this. So we have 5 right here. And we can remove this too. We have 4 actually, just 4. And this is 4 too. Yep, just 4. Here we go. Here we can type as well composer test lint. So in case you want to run this on the CI. On CI. Okay, what else do we say about this package? So we can talk a little bit about the application structure. So maybe we do this. Different application structure with actions, enums, exceptions. Do we have exceptions, by the way? We don't even have exceptions. We probably should, by the way, but and more. We have GitHub configured. I don't know if this comes by default in Laravel, but it's definitely a good thing. We don't need this anymore. Oh, the auto bump. Absolutely. Where do I have that at the moment? Pokio? Pokio probably has that. The auto bump. Yeah, it's a good one. So I don't have this here. So I actually don't want the auto bump. I want something a little bit different, which is just, I'm going to actually write on my own real quick. Do I want to write down on my own? Yeah, maybe not. I will work on that later, Adrian. It's a good point, by the way, but I'm going to work on that later. Okay. Andu TV took his time to say the following. Hi, Nuno. Thank you so much for keeping me inspired. I really learned a lot from your work. Oh, man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to say that. Okay. So different application structure. We have obviously AI too, right? With Laravel Boost. So this will be agent coding rules, coding style rules with Laravel Boost. So that's something we have too. Here we can put with support for, maybe we talk a little bit about PHP Storm Juni, of course. Claude. Which agent are you using at the moment, by the way? Are you using Claude, PHP Storm Juni, anything else? Okay, so we have. Oh, we could do something about browser testing. Absolutely. Yeah, let's do browser testing real quick. We want this by default, 1000% sure. So composer require past PHP past plugin browser --dev. And let's come up actually with the browser testing suite real quick. Here we go. What else am I missing? I think that's it. Oh, Laravel does come with CI? Okay, all right. So I think what this will do is probably come with a CI that works already with browser testing, you know what I mean? And all those good things. Okay. By the way, we have a bunch of people on Twitch and YouTube. I really appreciate you guys supporting me since day one. In case you don't know me, my name is Nuno Maduro, PHP and Laravel developer. I love everything I do on the PHP ecosystem. If you enjoy my work, go all the way down and subscribe my channel. I would really appreciate that. Today we're working on my starter kit. We're about to release the starter kit. So the last piece of the puzzle is write the README, and this is exactly what we are doing now. Meanwhile, I just noticed that we don't have any browser testing here. So let's just come here and add the browser testing for you all, okay? Let's type here browser, for example. And something we can do here is type this welcome test, for example, okay? Just right here. And then go here to the PHP file and type it has a welcome page. Beautiful. And then we type variable page visit, and this will visit the home page. And we are going to assert C the word Laravel. This should be more than enough. So if I type vendor bin passed, this should actually run if I remove this. Okay, we need to install Playwright, so let's do that real quick. And in this process, I'm going to also copy-paste the documentation to the CI, because we need to do that. So let's go here to continuous integration, I think. Continuous integration. Here we go. And let's use the continuous integration we have for browser testing real quick. Do we have continuous integration for browser testing? I think we do. Yeah, here we go. So we need to basically install the Playwright browsers once we run the CI, which is expected. We need to set up Node 2, so let's just copy all of this. Let's go here to test.yaml file, go all the way down. So we have Node already installed, as you can see here, which we can replace with Node CI 2. And we are building the assets, but one thing we need is this thing, okay? So I'm going to put it right here. Beautiful. Okay, how about now? Can we run this? Okay, one test failing, and it's failing because configuration does not exist. Every time we see this error on past PHP, it's because we forgot to come to this beautiful place and do this. Oh, check this out. The auto completion from PHP Storm, so good. And it should be good. And here we go. We have a passing test suite. Beautiful. So now we have browser testing too. Maybe we can go here and talk a little bit about how testing is just much better in general. So we can go here and type maybe a wheel or whatever. How do we type wheel? Like this? Oh my God. I literally forgot. Should be around here. Here we go. This is what I want. I want a cock. Hey, PP, how you doing, dude? How you doing? Adrian is saying the bump after upgrade. Oh, really? Do I want to try that? Okay, so you said go to configuration and type bump after upgrade. Like this? Update? All right. I'm going to just add it. So you say that if I type now composer update, this will bump my dependencies automatically? Because that would be cool. Oh, I think it did. Bumping up then updates. Nice. That's a nice tip. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you. Yeah, update. Yeah, I got update. Yeah. As you can see here, all the way down, it says bumping up dependencies, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay. Okay. Kias is saying the following: where to place query on the concept of CQRS, like search with type sense. So I have this queries folder. That's what I would place that. Okay, queries folder, I think. Riva is saying the following. I think I'm confused, Nuno. The CI I'm talking about is just normal GitHub action template that executes past and point checking. Yeah, that's what I meant too. So that's exactly what we are providing here on the .github workflows. Okay, that's a good point. This is exactly what we are doing. Okay, so on the test suite, better defaults for testing, including browser, I don't know, fake sleeps. So fake sleeps, stray HTTP requests, and I don't know, browser testing, I guess. Yeah, we can talk about that. So here we can just say include and then do this. Beautiful, chat, beautiful. Here we go, browser testing. So here we can say more. We can also say that the essentials package defaults in Laravel for more strict usage. So here we can talk a little bit about what the essentials package is about. So we can just copy this and just put it here. So strict, here I'm going to just literally do this. There is one question though. What do you guys think about unguarded models? Should we make it by default here? Because currently on Essentials, there is no unguarded models. But what we could do, chat, is go here and just do this. What do you guys think? I think I want this. Like, for me, for myself, I want this. But what do you guys think? Should we go with unguarded models or not by default? This is something that Laravel Essentials does not do that. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm pretty sure that I don't care about this, but it's more about like how people are going to use this. Luis Cruz is saying that it's too risky. Creative Code Lab says that uses unguarded by defaults. And Christian Moderno is saying that what is unguarded models? Yeah, it's unguarded models is basically to protect against mass assignment. So in Laravel, you can, if you do something like this, let's say, create, and then you just provide like, let's do this, create request all. This will basically allow you to fill, let's say the update, basically like model update or whatever. This will basically like allow you to update everything on the request. Okay. So what people do to avoid this, so basically you cannot update passwords, or you cannot update columns like updated at, or even IDs, is that they have this fillable place on the models where they say, all right, if someone were to use something like this, the only columns that are allowed to be updated will be just the name in the description, for example. So if we do this, this will be allowed. This will literally update everything the request all provides. If we don't do this, people will kind of be forced to implement the fillable. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Phil Adams is saying that the YouTube stream is glitchy. What do you guys think, chat? Is the stream lagging for anyone? Write down the chat if the stream is lagging for anyone. It should not. It should be good today. But I don't think I have updated the bitrate, so it might be that too. Yeah, we do have immutable dates. So immutable dates is a good thing. Yeah, on Twitch is good. And yeah, it just feels good for everyone at the moment. So yeah, on Twitch, people say that everything is good. TikTok, people are asking which editor is this. This is PHP Storm. PHP Storm, man. My favorite editor ever. Yeah, I will lower the bitrate on the next stream. All right, chat, we need to make a decision. So should we do model on guard? If yes, write yes on the chat. If no, write no on the chat. And let's make a decision together. Okay. Okay. No on guard. Beautiful. All right. It's gone. Perfectly easy loading. Yeah, we are models. So model strict is already something. So if I go to the readme.md, strict models is like literally the first thing Laravel Essentials does. Strict models, auto eager loading, immutable dates, forced HTTPS, safe console, asset prefetching. So yeah. All right, chat. Did we forget anything? Okay, so we have a browser testing and it's documented. We have this stuff, which is kind of cool. I don't know if we want to talk about this. Maybe yes. Or maybe not. Maybe it's too much. So we don't need this. We have Juni, we have tests, we have cursor. I've removed that route, the health check route, which I don't think we needed. This is good. This is good. Does my PHP unit comes with anything special? I don't think it does. Pint is configured. We can talk a little bit about how strict these tools are. So here, for example, keep modern keyboards with Pint, Rector, and PHP, and we can say that every single rule in these tools is customized so they are most strict as possible. Okay. 100% run, 100% type coverage. Level max by default. 100% test coverage. The entire test suite. Okay, I think this is good enough, chat. And then, people will contribute to make it even better. So we're chilling, chat. We're chilling. This is X. And I think we're good to go. Okay, we don't have a README, but, All right, let's run the entire test suite one last time. So let's type composer update, and then composer lint, and then composer test. So we can run the entire thing all together. Oh, we have the make action. I don't think it's big enough, though. It's PHP stand by default level max, yes. It does not require Xdebug, but it does require you to have a code coverage driver. Okay. All right, test suite is passing. We should have a couple files changed. Why are we committing the composer.log? Yeah, we don't want to commit this. However, we want to have it on, yeah, this needs to be removed. All right, so this is done. We can type git commit -m and then say prepare, let's type short, prepare for stable release. And let's push this. Okay, this is done. We can do this. We can type refresh. We are preparing for the stable release. So this we can copy and just put here. And we can use this description too. Let's type here. Laravel Starter Kit is a strict Laravel skeleton for those who demand meticulous precision in their projects. Yep, beautiful. And this can be a link. Okay, and this can be highlighted. Is my strict Laravel skeleton. Okay. All right, chat. I think we're good to go. What do you guys think? Should we go? Should we go for it or not? Should we release this? What do you guys think? This does not come with React, by the way. It comes with a very simple front-end strategy, which I think is just Vite, Tailwind CSS, and Prettier, okay? So this is tailored for work with Blade, basically. Blade, just regular, front-end, and maybe like this will be the starting point for something a little bit better with React or Livewire. Let's see, okay? The composer lock should not go, well, the composer lock should go to the version control, but not this, well, the lock file needs to be removed. That's a good point. This needs to be removed. And now that you are talking about that, we need to kind of give instructions to people. So here, we need to do this, and then they CD into it, and they should type, PHP artisan key generate, blah, 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 blah. So this would be composer install, npm run, npm install too, npm run build, and yeah, they need to do all this crap, which is a little bit annoying. I think I didn't forget anything. Yeah, they need to type all of this shit, that's for sure. So composer install, npm run build, copy the infs, blah, 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 PHP artisan migrate, and this should be enough. Yep. So to talk a little bit about the package.log file in the composer log, they actually should be version controlled, but not on this package, like not by default here, okay? Composer dev, oh, that's a good point. I don't use that, so I'm gonna keep PHP artisan serve and allow you to do, you can do a pull request on that one if you don't mind. Kristen Morning is asking, have you heard the news about the constant NPM attacks? Dude, I have. And I'm going to be honest, like in general, if you think a little bit about software, like all these big companies, they are literally on the shoulders of very small packages. And something I always make sure is that all my packages are under 2auth authentication. That every single person who have access to my projects they have 2auth authentication. I try to control everyone coming into my project, but sometimes it's not up to them. I've heard stories about attacks that they target LLMs, so LLMs can do those things in your code. It's just crazy, man. It's a crazy world. That's correct, Luis. That's correct. So we don't have composer.log here, but we have people can have their own. Yeah. Agent is saying maybe you should do that as a template. Where do I do that, dude? Are you on settings? Oh, yeah. Templates. Nice. Thank you. All right. Beautiful. We need a logo, though. We don't have a logo. I think I'm going to work on the logo later. So let's open sponsorships, of course. Let's remove So we have issue sponsorships. What else? Yeah, I think I'm going to do all that stuff later. Yeah, this should be good enough for now. All right, the README is not perfect, but it does the job. Oh, so you guys can just type here, use this template, which is kind of cool if you want to create a new project from this place. Okay. The test suite is failing though. What's happening? Setup node. Log file not found. Oh, that sucks. How do we solve this, chat? Like literally, we don't want to commit the log file, but at the same time, we want to run the test suite. Well, maybe the problem was the npm CI actually, now that I'm thinking. That's probably why I had npm install. It might be it. So npm install will work without a log file. Yeah, I think that's it. So here we are going to type git commit-m, and then we're going to type fix missing fix install command. Okay, that should do it. All right, while the CL is running, I think it's time to tag this, chat. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Yeah, this is just my own starter kit. That's it. You guys use whatever you guys want. Yeah, it's npm install. I agree. Google it? I don't Google it anymore, dude. I just ask ChatGPT. That's it. Are you guys still using Google for questions like how do I array map or whatever? Google just ChatGPT just do that for you right now. Okay, so ba ba boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom. What else is missing? I think it's it. We are going to tag this. Time to tag this. All right, let's go all the way up. So yesterday I did tag something. I don't know if I have tagged the full release or not. I did. So we're going to do tag-v. Let's do this and push it. Boom. So this is done, tagged and released. We want to see that right here. So let's do that. Is this correct, chat? Why this is complaining? Is this like oh, it's a strict laravel skeleton? Okay, maybe it. Google is so 2020 for sure, man. Hey, Gabriel, how you doing, man? How you doing? Nice to see you. Chat. So we are going to offer the releases place. Yeah, here we go. And here we can do... Oh, wait, what? Was the CI failing again? Oh my god, okay. Now maybe it's something else. Still this. Like, what the fuck? Log file not found? I think I know why. It's because of the caching thing. Setup node. It's because of this. I think. So it did failed. Where exactly? On setup node exactly. It did fail here. But we need this, right? Confused. Maybe remove the cache. What do you guys think we remove this? This may work. So we just tag it, and we are going to tag the a patch literally 60 seconds after. Yeah, it's due to the cache, Adrian. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Should it be on gitignore? No, because we want people to actually have those composer logs and package.logs files. So only me that I don't need them, but people will need to. We need to. Okay. 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 All right, Shad. So we have this done. We do need to tag another one. Once this is like completed, we need to tag another release. Yeah, it already went through, as you can see here. So it did set up PHP. Now it's installing Playwright because we do have browser testing. This may take a little bit. It's installing browser testing and running the test suite. When this is fully done, we are going to release this, Chad. Let's start working on the tweet. We need to work on a tweet. So let's go to my Twitter account. Let's post something like, all right. I have just released my own starter kit for those who really like things hyper mega strict. in there. Laravel apps. Enjoy. You laughed. You laughed. Similar to Andrew Garfield. Oh, seriously? I love that actor, by the way. It's one of my favorites. Why we? We are, like I said, well, we released it on stream, but yeah, I've just released my own starter kit for those who really like things hyper mega strict. Super strict in their Laravel apps. Enjoy. All right, I think that's it. And then the last thing we need is actually making sure the test suite is actually passing this time. It is. We have a CI passing. Beautiful. So now we need to tag again. So this will be a patch release real quick. Let's type here git tag version 1111. Beautiful. And let's push this. Okay, it's pushed, it's tagged, it's released, it's out. People are going to have fun on this, meaning that we need to copy this. Oh, here we go. We need to copy this into this. All right, chat. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready to hit the post, chat? I think we should do it. I think we should do it. We should do it. Davy Shafiq is saying, writing your own tweets, so 2005. Dude, I'm going to tell you something. Do you know why people really enjoy live streaming these days? Because they want to see, like, genuine people. They want to see, like, the real humans, basically, okay? That's why I kind of feel that things like Twitter are, like, doomed to literally die, because all the text-based content can be written by AI at the moment. And you can feel it, like literally go to your timeline is only ChatGPT generated content almost. So here's a tip for you. People will like you more if you just write by your own. If you do mistakes, if you do typos, if you do stupid things. So, that's why I just write my own stuff. That's it, okay? Literally, just tweet like that, announcing something, and it's done. My own Laravel starter kit. Dude, should we type a little bit about what exactly this brings in terms of... so what this brings? Max level on Pint. Let's type here. On PHP Stan, Rector, and Pint. Maybe let's tag them too. PHP Stan, Rector. Is it called Rector PHP? I think it is. Yeah, Rector PHP and Pint. So we have max level on Pint, 100% coverage on past code and types on past. What else? Strict models. I don't know. Yeah, that is not Laravel Rector, but that is Rector, because I haven't tried Laravel Rector, so I don't know how good it is. Luis Cruz is saying you can still give instructions to ChatGPT to make it to have mistakes. I don't know, dude. I just like to see regular human content, so let's just not do that. All right, strict models. What else do we have? Immutable dates. Yeah, that's good. We can say immutable too. Immutable. How do I type immutable? Here we go. Immutable dates. And much more. Okay. And boost. We have boost too. Okay, we are a little bit too much in characters, so I've just released my own Laravel starter kit for those who really, we can make this a little bit small, who really like, this is 2Ls, I think, yeah, like things super strict. So here we can say super only, in their Laravel apps. Max level on PHP stand reactor pint, 100% type closer with past PHP. Oh my god, I'm gonna just type past. Here we go. Strict models, immutable dates. And much more. Oh my god. Oh, we don't need this. All right, chat. I think that's it. Should we do it? I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this, chat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We don't have a nice banner, but this will do it for now. All right, chat. I want everyone retweeting this, chat. I worked for quite a while on this thing, so if you guys could retweet this, just do it. I would really, really appreciate that. Okay? So we have done 2 things today already. We have released 2 packages mainly. Number 1, we have released Laravel Essentials, which is basically better defaults for your Laravel apps. Second one, we have released a new starter kit that I use on my own, but everyone now can leverage. Okay? So here we go. A new starter kit for everyone. So congratulations to everyone, by the way. Congratulations for you. Congratulations to me. Congratulations to everyone who have worked on this, because I know that some of you have contributed to this. Okay. Celso is saying that he's a Laravel, is a WordPress developer getting into Laravel now. That's awesome, dude. I would never judge you about that. Okay. I've worked with WordPress myself too. I've done WordPress applications before even being a Laravel developer. And I think many of the PHP devs, they have also worked on WordPress before. So, and I think also some people, they still do WordPress apps. I still think that WordPress is probably a good choice for, some of the apps out there. Okay. All right. The last thing I want to see, chat, is the new exception page. So I don't know if you guys saw, but there is literally a new exception page on Laravel. So we just ran composer update, meaning that I should have that exception page right now, meaning that I should go to web PHP and then type something like throw new exception and type not implemented yet, for example. And this should actually give me a nice reporting page. So let's type PHP artisan serve so we can see this web app. Let's click on it. And now I should be able to open here. Oops, not this one. Not this one again. My keyboard is literally failing. Oh my Lord. Is like 1,000 times better than the one I had before. Jesus Christ. Oof. Oh my God. Are you guys using this already? So this is the new exception page that comes with Laravel by default. If you don't know what exception page is every time you have a problem in your code, you obviously want to see that problem bubble up to the browser. And the old one was just so much worse than this. So this is the old one. This is one I have developed myself, by the way. Okay? I have developed this myself. And obviously it sucks our core. And this is the new one, which is so much better. It probably still uses some of my stuff, like to get the others, the body, and everything. Oh, nice touch at the end. You guys see this? This is a nice touch at the end. This is a beautiful touch, like ones and zeros, the Laravel logo. Oh my God. What do you guys think? Scale 1 to 5. How do you rate this new exception page from 1 to 5? I give it easy a 5. This is literally for free on top of it. Yeah, I would give this a 5. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think? By the way, chat, if you just arrived, my name is Nuno Maduro, PHP and Laravel developer. I love everything I do, and today we are streaming about 3 things. We literally released 2 of them, which is a new Laravel package plus a new starter kit, and now we are diving a little bit into this new exception page that comes with Laravel by default. This is hot news. This is hot news, chat. Looks fresh. Yeah, I agree, man. I really like it. Looks really awesome. 500? Oh, yeah. You never do errors? Yes, you do, Adrian. Yes, you do. Looks smooth, man. I also like it very much. Do you have options? We have this copy as markdown. So I copied this as markdown. Let's see what happens if I just copy paste it here. Oh, nice touch. So if I copy it as markdown, it just comes here as a markdown. So I can copy paste and send this in Slack or whatever. That's a nice one. So you have the copy and markdown. What else is this? Is this clickable? It's not. This is a bug, by the way. This is code 0. This should be code 500, I think. Or maybe not. Oh, this is not the status code, just the code. Maybe. I don't know. Route swap PHP. Beautiful. So I can see my browser. This is really cool, by the way. So many of you said 5, and I agree, this is a 5. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Shad. This is a 5, okay? Shad, by the way, I think that's it for today. So we did a lot of things already. Tomorrow will be a big day for me, so we'll have to work all night today. So to give you the feedback, nobody knows this, so keep this for you, okay? This is like top secret information just for the Nuno Nation, okay? Top secret information. Me and Ashley, we have been working since 2 weeks ago, and tomorrow we are releasing something new for everyone. And some of you already saw that on stream. Literally hinting for everyone already, Adrian in Diabel, Jesus Christ. But I'm gonna give you a tip, man. If you guys are into AI, you are going to love it. Okay, you are going to love it. Will be hot, man. It will be hot. We have made possibly the best way of developing AI apps in the world, and it's coming for laravel. So you guys are going to love it. It's coming out tomorrow, hopefully, if everything goes as planned, and if my night will be productive too. But that's coming out tomorrow, okay? Taylor is working as we speak on reviewing the docs and reviewing, then the experience and see how does it feel and give you feedback too. But I'm excited to see what do you guys think about it tomorrow, okay? So that's coming out tomorrow, and I will have to work a little bit tonight on this too. And let me know what you guys think tomorrow, okay? Let me know what you guys think tomorrow. That being said, let's rate someone. We have Maya online, and I think it's one of my favorite streamers too. She's working on Rust and Svelte at the moment. So I'm gonna rate Maya. And catch you guys tomorrow, okay? I love you all. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Boom.